Picture frames of a broken home. Mama's crying on the telephone, crying out 'cause the money's gone. It always seems like there's something wrong. This I swear is more than I can bear. All you greed took everything from everyone. You trust the line, I'm in pieces, broken down inside. I've been crawling so long with no place to go. I've just been sitting here thinking clear, my whole world just disappeared. I feel like I've died again. Bloody knuckles, broken picture frames, shattered childhood memories. This I swear is more than I can bear. All your greed took everything from everyone. You crossed the line, I'm in pieces, broken down inside. I've been crawling so long with no place to go. I will not be broken down from all
forget about it.
Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack, fast fatal heart impact, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and packs. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose, pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out, remember you're discreet out. Get ready for defeat now, I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change, don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave, cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change, everybody stays the same. So be different, make a name,
like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over.
It's ridiculous, I'm spitting this meticulous and limitless, while others out there spitting shit got hits up on the charts. That's it. I see why other artists quit, cause people don't reward good shit. They love to hate but hate to live. Society, you swing and miss. And honestly, I get it, promise me you won't regret it. Wasting energy, forget it, don't look back, go on and get it. Bite the bullet just a bit, bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss, be a legend, not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious, rapping honest as promise. Try to harness, as an artist, stay modest. It's a long quest, I will not quit till 10,000 people going off when I drop this. I gotta make it now, swear to God I'm breaking out. Swear to God I'll take a bow, stand the stage with the crowd, cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud, staying modest but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt.
Just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over. And just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I march until it's over.
Welcome everyone to Friday Night Live. I am the only JM, and we are live here in Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We got a great card lined up for you. Our main event, J Omega taking on the Cruiserweight Champion, El Fuego. And I can't wait for that. Wait a second. And I'm sorry, folks. This isn't on my calendar. On my agenda, I should say. It looks like we're being joined by the Dragon Lair leader, Chris Malenko. And there he is. This man has not been a happy camper as of late. Since finally getting his World Championship shot at J Omega and getting screwed by his former brother, Crimson Black. It must be hard for this man to keep a smile on his face with so much going on internally. It was 2 weeks ago, Crimson Black turned his back on the Dragon Slayer. Turned his back on the Dragon King. And it was almost symbolic. Donnie couldn't have said it any better when the Prince backstabbed the King. And it looks like we're going to get a word from the Dragon King right here. And I can't wait for this. Let's hear what he's got to say.
You know what, y'all? I've been silent. I've posted some memes on Instagram. I've just kept using profanity in the heat of all of this. And for that, to everyone here on Friday Night Live in attendance, to the management team, to everyone in the back that was affected by my pissed off banter, I'm sorry.
That's respectful.
Now that I got that out of the way, about the elephant in the room, shall we? Crimson Black, you attacked me 2 weeks ago. You cost me the JM Pro World Championship against J Omega. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm still pretty heated about it. Crimson, I brought you into my home and you manipulated me. You got clout off of my name. You used Dragon's Lair as a stepping stone to your current status. And for what? Because you thought that you knew you could? Or was it that you wanted to prove I was weak and washed up? Well, Mr. Black, that's where you're wrong. I'm in my prime. So what about a couple losses? You take the good with the bad. It is what it is. But I know for a fact I can whoop your ass, Crimson. And in due time, you will find that out. I accept your challenge.
All right.
But I'm going to step you up just a little bit here. How about 2 out of 3 falls, Prince?
Oh, God.
And at the end of this, once it all boils down, you will bow down and you will hail the Dragon King.
All right. Chris Malenko accepts Crimson Black's challenge, but ups the ante to a 2 out of 3 falls match. And that's going to be in 2 weeks. Wait a second. Crimson Black's here on Friday Night Live again. And a great suplex on Chris Malenko. And these men aren't waiting to take each other on. This feud just continues to escalate every other week. Crimson Black down. Wait a second. Now he tosses Malenko down. Off the rope. Big senton splash by Crimson Black. Great arm drag by Chris Malenko. Standing shooting star that takes down Crimson Black. Malenko just continuously trying to get the advantage here. And always trying to lock in an arm bar. And he's got the leg for leverage. Crimson in a bad way now. His attack might have backfired as Malenko warmed up for that kick. Oh my God, what a shot to the face by Crimson Black with that forearm. And the Prince has arrived. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night Live. Just tuning in, you missed the surprise attack, Crimson Black onto Chris Malenko, as that situation just continuously grows more toxic by each passing day. But regardless of all that, we got to get into singles competition. And here comes, 2 years running, the first overall draft pick, Ash Steele, set to take on Julia Rodriguez right here, right now. And folks, if you tuned in 2 weeks ago, it was Ash Steele who challenged the women's champion, Rose Flynn, to a non-title cage match. And after a war between these two women, the women's champ showed why she's the women's champ, coming out victorious. Ash Steele trying to leapfrog to the top of that number one contender spot, but fell just short. So this week she's back to singles competition, and here comes one of the newest signees here in Jam Pro 2K, Julia Rodriguez. Made her debut 2 weeks ago. Had an opportunity to be the first ever Women's New England champion and fell short. Quinn Black winning that matchup.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
Let's see if she can redeem herself here tonight. She's going one-on-one with one of the most dominant women competitors Jam Pro 2K has to offer. So we're going to see how this plays out.
Take my eyes open.
All right, both women look to be ready. Referee calls for the bell. Here we go. Collar elbow tie up. Quickly, Ash Steele takes the advantage with that wrist lock. Quickly countered by Julia Rodriguez into that overhead wrist lock. Now Ash Steele feeling the pressure being applied by Julia Rodriguez. She keeps torquing at that wrist. And wise move there. Tripping Ash Steele. Collar elbow tie for the second time. This time the wrist lock by Julia Rodriguez right out of the gate. Once again, adding pressure. Once again, chopping Ash Steele down to a knee. Now has a deep hold and now adding pressure to that shoulder there. Ash Steele gets arm dragged by Julia Rodriguez. And so far, Julia out-wrestles Ash Steele, but quickly misses that running enziguri. Now Ash Steele retakes control with a great backdrop right there. And you do not want to make mistakes when in the ring against Ash Steele. Great arm drag by Julia, taking Ash off guard. Quickly here. Oh, big kick to the face. Julia now picking up Ash. Ash with a great jawbreaker there to get out of it. Oh, and the scissor kick. Straight kick to the face there by Ash Steele. Ash Steele stretching out that shoulder that Julia was working on earlier. Irish whip by Ash. Julia in the corner. Big forearm. Wait a second. Not sure if Julia blocked that or not. Ash comes back with a right hand. Repositions Julia. Big elbow by Julia. Gets out of the corner with a kick to the midsection by Ash Steele. And a clothesline with authority. Kick to the midsection by Ash. Double arm, underhook, sit down, powerbomb. Great move right there by Steele. And now Steele looks like she's already trying to set up to finish this. Wait. The kick is caught by Julia. Knee to the face. Now Julia has Ash up in the Death Valley position. Oh, but lifts her up and drops her on the knee. Hook at the leg, but way too close to those ropes. Ash Steele with an easy rope break. Irish whip, Steele in the corner. Here comes Julia with a flying forearm. Ash Steele meets the mat, but gets up. Nice elbow to the gut. Oh, goes to that handspring off the rope, misses. Julia comes back with a single leg drop kick. Now Ash Steel rolls out to the outside of the ring to try to catch her breath. But Julia's on the top rope. Off the top rope. Misses the elbow, though. Able to regain position. Wait, maybe spoke too soon. Both women jockeying for position. Julia gets back in the ring. Must not feel comfortable out there. Ash gets back in the ring as well and immediately goes on the offensive. Great modified Olympic slam there by Ash Steel. Irish whip by Ash Steel. Julia off the ropes. Popped up. Oh, and dropped. Face first. Her forehead hitting the soles of the shoes of Ash Steel there. And here we go. We saw this earlier. Double arm on the hook. Power bomb. One. And a kick out after one. Wait a second. Julia now. Got Ash up. Guillotine drops her over that top rope. Using the ring as a weapon. Wise move there by Julia. Irish whipping Ash now into the corner. Repositioning Ash Steel the way she wants her. What are we going to see here? Setting up for something. Takes her out of the corner. Oh, there's a kick to the knee. Chopping her down to size. Off the middle rope into a destroyer right there. Hooking the leg. Ref out of position. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. And you're going to think Julia is completely aggravated with that count. The ref seemed to take his time to get in position to even start the count of 1. And Julia now getting real frustrated. Throws Ash Steel right over the top rope. Once again gets to the top rope. The top turnbuckle. It's a high-risk maneuver right here. Will it backfire? And it does. Ash Steel sidesteps it. Julia somehow lands on her feet, though. Wait, Ash Steel has her up on the shoulders. And guillotine drops her. Julia goes face first on the ring apron. Collar elbow tie up on the outside. These women need to think about getting back in the ring if they want this match to continue. Big chop there by Julia. And then throws Ash Steel into the ring. Julia Rodriguez gets in the ring, but gets met with an elbow by Ash Steel. Nice counter there. Kick to the midsection by Julia. Oh, look at the head scissors by Ash Steel, though. And Ash Steel is electric. Doing everything she can to keep the momentum and stay on the offensive. Strategy is the #1 key to this game. And look at that roundhouse kick, knockout shot. Luckily for Julia, she was right under the bottom rope and got the rope break. Irish whipped into the corner. Ash Steel now. Gets repositioned, sitting down. Wait a second. Oh my God, straight kick to the face there. Julia Rodriguez doing everything she can to try to knock Ash Steel unconscious. Boy, wait a second. Ash Steel somehow comes back with an arm drag, taking Julia Rodriguez out of her game. Brings her over to the rope, setting her up. Big right hand blocked by Julia. Kick to the midsection. Another kick. Oh, around the back. Into a pin. Too close to the ropes once again. And it seems to be the pattern between both women. Every time they get into a pinning predicament, their opponent is too close to the ropes and causes the rope break. Julia staying on the offensive, dragging Ash Steel back to her feet. Ash Steel, though, with a kick to the midsection now. And another roundhouse kick. 1, 2, and another kick out. Once again, I thought Julia might have been too close to that bottom rope. Wasn't able to get the rope break, though, but was able to get her shoulder up. Ash Steel now to the top rope. That might be out of range, though. Goes for the elbow drop. Crashes and burns. Julia now retakes control of the matchup. Oh, driving her head first into that top turnbuckle over and over and over again. And that is how you get a concussion right there, folks. And now Julia Rodriguez seems to have this match in control. Setting up Ash Steel. Got her up on the shoulders here. What are we going to see? Bringing her over to the rope. Oh my God, the GTS. And the rope break again. That has been the story of this matchup. Rope break after rope break. Look at this elevated cloverleaf by Julia. Once again, not paying attention to where her opponent is. Too close to the ropes. Gets the rope break. Ash Steel taking advantage of that. Oh, wait. Here we go. And there's another big kick in from the corner. Julia Rodriguez kicks Ash Steel in the face. Hook the leg right here. Center of the ring. 1, 2, and a kick out right before 3. Julia Rodriguez thought she had it. And for the second time, Julia Rodriguez setting up for a finish. Ash Steel fights out of it. Reverse DDT. Great move by Ash Steel. Ash Steel now stalking Julia. Can she get the finishing move to end this match? Oh, and drives her face first into the knee. 1, 2, 3 right there, and there you go. Ash Steel redeeming herself this week after losing to the Women's Champion 2 weeks ago. Here is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. And then you see this great destroyer. Up, didn't show it all. And there was another straight kick in the corner by Julia Rodriguez. This was a back and forth bout, very competitive here. Those roundhouse kicks, I think, eventually took its toll on Julia Rodriguez. Ash Steel connected with 2 of them. Here you see this great maneuver right there. GTS knocking Ash Steel out. But in the end, Ash Steel shows her experience here in Jan Pro 2K and welcomes Julia Rodriguez to the roster in one hell of a manner. I mean, so far, ladies and gentlemen, it's been one hell of a night, and we are just getting started. We had that entire situation happen at the beginning of the show between Crimson Black and Chris Malenko. We just had a great match between Ash Steel and Julia Rodriguez, and now we have a match, Cameron Wolf taking on the former Twitch champion, Shane Frost. I cannot wait for this. And here we go, folks. Here comes Cameron Wolf. This is his first season here in Jan Pro 2K, and he has been impressive, to say the least. He's had a balanced record so far this season, with a couple wins and a couple losses. Breaking even is nothing to be disappointed with, even though I know Cameron Wolf and I know what he feels like he's capable of. So he's hoping for a lot more success. And what better way if he can defeat the former Twitch champion here tonight, the last ever Twitch champion here tonight. If you're new to Jan Pro 2K, this man right here, Shane Frost, held the Twitch championship for majority of Season 3. Won it back here at the beginning of Season 4. Eventually lost the title to Gabriel Gates, where the title was then renamed the Jan Pro 2K Internet Championship, which this man still has a rematch clause for that title in his back pocket. Shane Frost and Gabriel Gates set for their rematch 2 weeks from today, right here on Friday Night Live. But tonight, Shane Frost has a different obstacle. And that is one-on-one competition with a very hungry Jan Pro 2K rookie. Cameron Wolf wants to show why he is world-renowned. And if he wants to do that, well, you got to take on one of the most successful talents in this company, and Shane Frost is definitely up there. Longest reigning Twitch champion, first ever two-time Twitch champion. Shane Frost entered Jan Pro 2K, made a staple for himself. And look at that, big spear right out of the gate. It looks like Cameron Wolf trying to make a staple for himself. Wait a second. Oh, look at that. Spinning it around into that Dragon Rana. Kick to the back there by Shane Frost. Slowly picking Cameron Wolf up. Cameron Wolf with a great uppercut as a counter. And a Russian leg sweep to follow it up. And you got to look out for Cameron Wolf. He is a lot faster than he looks. Very agile, very resilient. even though Shane Frost hits him with that Dragon Screw takedown. And just like that, Cameron Wolf can get back into a matchup. Great back body drop, catching Shane Frost by surprise. But Shane Frost has some tricks under his sleeve too. And another Russian leg sweep by Cameron Wolf. Stomping Shane Frost while he's down. Oh, wait, another counter by Shane Frost. Shane Frost with a big clothesline, dumping Cameron Wolf onto the outside of the ring, and he is just mocking Cameron Wolf, adding insult to injury. Oh, maybe Cameron Wolf saw that. Kick to the midsection, and a big super kick right there. Goes to the scissor kick from behind, but Shane Frost, with his sixth sense, had it scouted. Both men back in the ring now, and Cameron Wolf takes the advantage. Great driver right there. Slowly bringing Shane Frost back up to his feet. Shane Frost in trouble as Cameron Wolf has him wrapped around. Air raid suplex, dropping Shane Frost face first into the mat. Oh, wait. Jawbreaker by Shane Frost. Irish whip. Cameron Wolf off the ropes. Oh, and then Shane Frost going with the straight drop kick, but misses. Cameron Wolf now has him up. Big suplex, drops it into a Falcon's Arrow. Now Cameron Wolf with the advantage. Taking his time. Trying to pick his spots here against Shane Frost. Putting him up against the rope. Wait, Shane Frost saw the right hand coming. Counters it with his own. Ducks the clothesline. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and connects with that kick to the back of Cameron Wolf's head. And that is how you get a concussion, folks. Shane Frost. Oh, here we go. There's a frostbite. There's a frostbite, but Cameron Wolf wisely gets his feet on that bottom rope to break it. Hook of the leg right after. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 right there. Not sure if it was a 2 or it was at 2. Either way, Shane Frost, for some reason, thought that was going to be enough. And he might be underestimating Cameron Wolf in this matchup with another great counter there. Back body drop. Shane Frost now in trouble. And there you see Cameron Wolf now working on the arm of Shane Frost. Probably figures if he can isolate one of the arms, that frostbite might not be as effective. Shane Frost's signature submission move. Look at that great counter. STO out of the corner. Cameron Wolf now in control, stalking Shane Frost. Knees to the gut. Big elbow to the head. And a big knee strike. Repositioning Shane Frost. Look at the leg right here. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Cameron Wolf thought he had it there. Shane Frost showing, though, why. He was the longest running Twitch champion in the company's history. Another combination of strikes by Cameron Wolf. Cameron now dragging Shane Frost closer to the center of the ring. Hook of the leg right here. 1, 2, and another kick out. Oh, and look at the frustration just mounting on the shoulders of Cameron Wolf. Forearm shot. European uppercut. Cameron Wolf with another spear, throwing everything he has in his arsenal at Shane Frost. Shane Frost quickly with a counter. Shoulder thrust takedown. Drops to a knee. They're trying to regather himself. Look at him. That's one thing that the Dragon Slayer love to do is meditate. You see Chris Malenko do it all the time. Shane Frost is no different. These members of Dragon Slayer are a different breed. Great counter right there by Shane Frost. Meets Cameron Wolf with that kick to the face. Gets back in the ring now. Kick to the midsection. What are we going to see here? Shane Frost in control. Setting Cameron Wolf up. Throwing him in the corner. And here we go. We saw this in the last matchup. Shane Frost smashing Cameron Wolf's face against that top turnbuckle multiple times. And I think we're going to see another frostbite, folks. Wait a second. Cameron Wolf says, no, get off me. And a counter by Shane Frost now. Kick to the midsection. Integrate head scissors takedown. Shane Frost now retakes control of the match just like that. Meets him with a forearm shot. Wait, the kick to the midsection's countered. Around the back. Into a great backdrop right there. Hook of the leg right here. 1, 2, three right there. Cameron Wolf with the surprising upset victory over Shane Frost. Here is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. And there you see that air raid modified maneuver. Ended up swinging Shane Frost to land face first. Here's Shane Frost vintage with that great combination of kicks. But Cameron Wolf has his own combination that was just as lethal that worked for him in this matchup. Unfortunately, couldn't get a 3 count off of it. And there was the second attempt at that combination. Cameron Wolf kept trying to win the match that way, but it just wasn't exactly enough to get the final 1-2-3. There was that great counter right there. That would have been a frostbite if Cameron Wolf didn't overpower Shane Frost. And in the end, Cameron Wolf with the upset. Congratulations, Cameron Wolf. And even though Shane Frost lost here tonight, folks, guess what? He has a contract in his back pocket for a rematch at the Internet Championship. So I'm sure he's still going to be just fine. Even though right now we got a 3-way tornado tag match. If you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, we took a big hit over these last 2 weeks. The Fallen have broken up. I'm no longer with JM Pro 2K. Obviously, a lot of issues between Seth Schmidt and Tyler Clark. Reboot is no longer in the tag team division. So we had to go out and sign a bunch of talent. And this name, to a lot of our JM Pro 2K audience, this is nothing new, folks. The word excellence is what you're expecting. The Women's New England Champion, Quinn Black, excellence. The Men's New England Champion, The Outcast, excellence. And now we have Anthony and Nathan Porter, the tag team of excellence. And obviously, excellence is here to redefine the JM Pro 2K tag team division. Big shout out to our partners over in DCW for helping us with negotiations in these contracts. We have signed 3 new teams that you'll also see over in DCW. And it's all thanks to them that they are here in JM Pro 2K as well. Anthony and Nathan Porter ready to get it going. And here is another tag team signed from that deal, signed from that partnership with DCW. These men have been around the block, not just in DCW, but if you remember last season, UVWA, the Killer Carnies wreaked havoc over there as well. These men are world renowned in the tag team division. They're very odd individuals. But Derek and Joey Gray, the Killer Carnies, a lot of success in their career. And we'll see what they have here in JM Pro 2K. As the Carnies wait for the third team. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you might remember this team. This signing did not come from the DCW partnership. This is two JM Pro 2K Originals back under contract here in JM Pro 2K, the Uncut Diamonds. There's AJ Diamond in the black and red and his brother Duke Diamond in the black and purple. These men are no strangers to JM Pro 2K competition. And this is going to be a good one. Even though it's a tag team matchup, there's no tag needed. This is a triple threat tornado tag match between these three teams. And here we go. And right away, the action just spills out. Duke Diamond with a great maneuver off the middle rope. Quickly, though, one of the carnies grabs him and just drops him on his head. Great dragon screw takedown. AJ Diamond now in trouble. And Nathan Porter continuously working on AJ Diamond. Great chip up, though, by AJ with a standing moonsault as one half of the carnies throws out his partner, Anthony. Anthony, though, with a great pop-up right hand on the outside. AJ and Nathan continuously scrap in the ring. Duke and the other half of the carnies also battling in the ring. Diamond's trying to take control of the matchup, but wait. The carney said no thank you. Nathan Porter also said no thank you. So now we've got 3 men in the ring and 3 men out of the ring. And this is going to be very hard to keep track of, folks. Duke Diamond working on Nathan Porter. One of the Grays intervening. I cannot tell those 2 men apart to save my life. Great front face DDT by Nathan Porter, though. Duke Diamond getting back in the ring. Great standing one-legged drop kick. Nathan Porter coming back with a jawbreaker. Big clothesline right there. And as you can see, AJ Diamond just rolled outside the ring for a breather. And you see at the top of your screen, Anthony Porter and one half of the carnies have been just brawling it out this entire time. Oh, what a maneuver there by Nathan Porter on the Duke Diamond. Well, it is a pin attempt, but I'm going to say that wasn't a smart decision there with your opponent right next to you. And now AJ's back in the matchup. AJ Diamond working on one half of the Killer Carnies, while Nathan Porter works on Duke Diamond. And then on the outside of the ring, another Killer Carnies member taking on Anthony Porter. Trying to keep all these names in line, folks. I just know I cannot separate Joey and Derek Gray to save my life. Great standing enziguri by AJ Diamond onto one of the Killer Carnies. Duke Diamond working on Nathan Porter. Outside of the ring, Anthony Porter looks like in trouble from one of the Grays. Elbows to the gut. He's fighting out of it out there. Kick to the midsection on top of it. Irish whipping him across the outside ring area. Great maneuver on the inside of the ring from Duke Diamond on top of Nathan Porter. Once again, AJ Diamond getting hit with some heavy offense. Rolls to the outside of the ring. Now the inside of the ring. We got Duke Diamond. We got Nathan Porter in one half of the Killer Carnies. AJ has been somewhat taken out of this match temporarily. Nathan Porter fighting for his life in there as his partner on the outside of the ring is fighting for his life as well. Nice drop kick to the shoulder blades of Gray by AJ Diamond. And the Diamonds are the only team that are actually collectively still together at this point. Can they take advantage of that? This reversal in the corner there now is a switcheroo as Duke Diamond and AJ Diamond switch opponents. AJ now working on one of the Killer Carnies as Duke Diamond goes back to working on Nathan Porter. On the outside of the ring, it gets no better. Anthony Porter and Gray out there still battling it out. Great trip up in the inside of the ring. Going into a sharpshooter, it looks like, by Duke Diamond. While his brother, AJ, just launching the Killer Carney across the mat. Goes off the top rope. Oh my God, goes to that springboard, completely jumps over AJ and hits the referee. And this is chaotic. All 6 men back in the ring. The referee's down on the ground. There is no order in this match whatsoever. AJ now with a sharpshooter on one of the Grays. If it's Joey or Derek, I don't know. I just know that both members of the Killer Carnies are now on the mat. We have the Diamonds and Excellence fighting it out right now. The only 2 teams standing. Referee fell down again. I believe that was Anthony Porter who just got dropped and then he rolls out of the ring. Oh, look at that pop-up Hurricane Rana off the mat by AJ Diamond. And he is stalking Nathan Porter, but there's a lot of traffic, and he missed because of his own brother getting in the way. And this is just all-out war, folks. I'm trying to keep up as best as I can, but this is just chaos. At this point, I can't even tell you if either one of these teams has the advantage. But this is what it's all about. All 3 of these teams making their JM Pro 2K Season 4 debut, and they're all trying to make a name for themselves straight out of the gate. Well, who will it be? Will it be the Killer Carnies? Will it be Excellence? Will it be the Uncut Diamonds? Oh, and look at that. Anthony Porter with a great move on one of the Carnies. Goes right for Duke Diamond. AJ Diamond sliding back into the ring, going right for Anthony. And a 3-way battle between Gray, Porter, and Diamond right there. Look at the leg right here. Quickly broken up though. Not even a question. Oh, and a great armbar there by Anthony Porter onto one of the Carnies, but it was quickly broken up. And Anthony gets thrown to the outside of the ring once again. He finds himself on the outside of the ring, isolated with one half of the Killer Carnies. Meanwhile, the other half of the Killer Carnies inside the ring, Irish whipping AJ Diamond off the rope, and a kitchen sink. Just a big knee right to the gut right there. Anthony Porter getting back to his feet of Excellence, trying to insert himself into the mayhem. Meanwhile, Duke Diamond to your far left, trying to take a breather on the outside of the ring, recompose himself so he can hopefully get in the ring and help his brother. Oh, what a great leg drop right there onto the knee. Another leg drop there. Oh, and a roundhouse kick. And another leg drop. Well, here's the Carnies going for a pin. Quickly broken up, though. Looked like AJ Diamond landed on the pin attempt. Duke Diamond reinserts himself into the matchup with a great move on one half of the Killer Carnies. And the other half of the Killer Carnies just drives Nathan Porter into the mat. And then drives Duke Diamond into the mat. Duke now rolling to the outside of the ring. A Superman punch delivered by Anthony Porter onto AJ Diamond. And AJ Diamond is in trouble. His brother in the ring, but on the opposite side. These men have had a tough time trying to get control of the matchup. There goes a big moonsault attempt. Misses the first attempt, lands on his feet, and then hits him with the standing moonsault. Great move by Duke Diamond. Oh, what was that? Anthony Porter accidentally kicked Nathan Porter in the back and took him out of the ring. That might cost him. Off the rope. Straight shot to AJ Diamond. Duke Diamond setting up one of the Killer Carnies, but he gets intercepted by Anthony Porter, who takes control. Goes to the pin attempt, but should have focused on Duke Diamond first. Oh, wait. Now both members of the Killer Carnies are in this ring. Both Grays are in this ring. Joey and Derek. Hook of the leg right there onto Anthony Porter. Luckily, Nathan has gotten back into this ring. Duke Diamond, though, adding the pressure. And this is just an exchange after exchange. It's hard to keep track of what teammate is fighting what teammate, what team is fighting what team, and where everybody is all at one time. This is just a war, folks. Doing everything we can to keep this up to date for you. There's a Gray going for a pin on Duke Diamond, but it was broken up. AJ Diamond reinserts himself into the match, starts attacking Gray, trying to save his brother. Meanwhile, the other half of Killer Carney's with a back elbow, delivers it on Nathan Porter. Nathan Porter up and gets dropped right down to that Death Valley Slam, and he's getting scooped up, and it looks like we're going to see another one back to back, and there it is. And there's a pin attempt, quickly broken up by AJ Diamond. He says no thank you. Meanwhile, Duke Diamond working on Anthony Porter on the other side of the ring. We got a pin attempt by AJ though. 2! There was only a 2 count. As he tried to pin one half of the Killer Carnies there. Spin out, sit down powerbomb. As his brother had a great submission hold on Anthony Porter. Lets it go though. Nathan back to his feet and takes out AJ Diamond and one half of the Carnies at the same time. Duke Diamond on the outside of the ring now. Duke and Anthony being isolated on the outside of the ring now. Nathan, 1, 2, and a kick out. Luckily, I don't think either member of their teams would have got in there in time to break that up. Jawbreaker on the Duke Diamond. Clothesline. Both Porters are in the ring now. Both Grays are in the ring. AJ's back as Nathan exits. Oh, and a single leg drop kick by Duke Diamond. Great move right there. Front headlock. Reversed. Big clothesline of his own. Then changes his focus to his brother, AJ. Wait a second. Anthony gets involved. Ends up flapjacking, guillotine dropping one half of the Carnies. As AJ knocks the other Carney on the outside of the ring. And now it looks like Nathan Porter and AJ Diamond have the same idea in their head. And that's let's take out the Carnies. And it's just like an exchange of kicks and right hands. All three men jockeying for position as their significant others are all outside the ring. This is how you know it's a war, folks, when you see the carnage on the outside of the ring. Broken bodies, barely able to get back to their feet. Now this is spilling to the outside of the ring right there. There's AJ working on Gray. Nathan Porter getting himself involved. Anthony Porter on the inside of the ring all by himself, but gets met by AJ now. Duke coming in the ring to help his brother, it looks like, but still holding his head as if he's suffering a little bit of some cobwebs on the inside there. Big right hand by Anthony Porter on the AJ Diamond. Gray grabs Duke Diamond, kick to the midsection, double arm, underhook, got him on the shoulder, and spins it out to a neck breaker. Great maneuver there by Gray. Duke Diamond slow to get to his feet, being stalked now by a Killer Carney. And look at the German suplexes on the Duke Diamond by Gray. He is continuously applying the pressure. AJ trying to grab Nathan Porter, but gets interrupted by the other half of the Killer Carnies. And now the Killer Carnies are the only full team in the ring right now as they face off against Nathan Porter and AJ Diamond. AJ, goes to the right hand, gets countered by Gray there. Great reversal by AJ. Meanwhile, Nathan Porter stalking the other Carney. And from behind, blatant choke, trying to get him to tap out right here. Can he get him to tap? And he does! Excellence wins their JM Pro 2K Tag Team debut. Here is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. And there you see the submission hold onto Nathan Porter by Duke Diamond, the sharpshooter. You saw his brother apply it on one half of the Killer Carnies later on. Great Hurricane Rana by AJ. The Carnies also tried to apply multiple submissions. And honestly, that might have been the only way you're going to win this matchup because of how many competitors were in the ring at the same time. But regardless of that, Excellence steps in here. Anthony, Nathan Porter come into Jam Pro 2K in their debut match and beat two other teams to be victorious. Congratulations to Excellence. And we got to keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. And what a match we got for you coming up next. It's one-on-one. Christy Draven taking on Dahlia Flynn. That is next. And this is one scary woman right here. Christy Draven. A JM Pro 2K rookie this season, but she made her debut with a splash. No one thought it was possible, but she was able to get 2 straight wins in her first 2 weeks here in JM Pro 2K. And those weren't singles matches, folks. Those were matches where she had at least 2 or 3 opponents. It wasn't until she had her first singles match that she got her first loss. Regardless of that, Christy Draven has shown and proven that she is someone to worry about in this division. But if I was Christy Draven, I would not underestimate my opponent here tonight. Dahlia Flynn has not yet got a win here in her debut in JM Pro 2K. Made her debut here in Season 4, but has yet to get a victory. And there you see her being assisted by Hallie Flynn. And with a woman like that helping you out, you're going to assume that she is planning on getting her first victory here tonight on Friday Night Live. And like I said, Christy Draven, I hope she doesn't underestimate Dahlia, because there's nobody more dangerous in your division than somebody that hasn't won yet. At that point, what do they have to lose? So I just hope Christy Draven has those type of thoughts in her head to not underestimate her opponent here tonight. Especially when you're going to worry about the savior, Hallie Flynn, on the outside of the ring. All right, we're ready to get this match underway. Both women look ready, and the ref calls for the bell, and here we go. Christy Draven, Dahlia Flynn going one-on-one here tonight. As you can see, Hallie Flynn on your bottom right on the outside of the ring. Dragon Screw takedown by Christy Draven. Kick to the midsection. Picking Dahlia up. Goes for a kick, but countered by Dahlia. Impressive kick there. But a quick arm drag by Christy. Christy, a member of the Order. Alex and Jay Haas are the tag team champions. Christy representing the Order in the women's division. Has had a semi-successful start to her JM Pro 2K career here. And is just being as impressive as ever as she tries to dislocate the knee of Dahlia. Only a 1 count though. And wait a second, Dahlia back to her feet, quickly grabs the arm of Christy, tries to rip it out of the socket. Front headlock. Oh my God, great stalling vertical, and drops her onto the knees there. And I'm seeing a lot more sense of urgency out of Dahlia this week than I've ever seen before. Goes for the knee to the back there, but missed. But a bicycle kick by Christy. Dahlia now using the rope to try to get back to her feet until grabbed by Christy. Goes for the forearm shot, countered by Dahlia. Forearm shot of her own. Grabs the leg. Look at that. Modified choke slam right there. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Not even a 2 count. I'm sorry. And Dahlia needs to prevent herself from getting frustrated whenever she gets a near fall. She needs to stay concentrated on the main goal, and that is to get the victory. Great submission hold right here on Christy. Christy able to break it, though. Right hand. Give herself some time to get back to her feet. Both women back to the feet. Forearm shot by Christy. Another bicycle kick. This time a bicycle knee. Dragging Dahlia out of the corner, away from the ropes. Rolls her over. Look at the leg right here. 1, 2, and either a 2 count or just barely a 2 count. Now Christy in control. Looking to finish Dahlia right here, right now. Hallie Flynn cheering on her sister-in-law. Oh, and a big DDT right there by Quinn. Brings Christy up. Got her in a Death Valley position, but countered by Christy into a reverse DDT. Great maneuver there by Christy Draven. And a big knee strike again, knocking Quinn down. And for the second time, Christy trying to finish it, trying to seal the deal. Great suplex right there. Was that enough to put her away, though? 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Christy Draven now being the one that's showing some frustration on her face. Dahlia Flynn comes back with a jawbreaker counter. Now a front headlock. Got her by the back of the neck. Repositioning her against the ropes. Irish whip. Up, got her on the outside apron here. And now, wait a second. Dahlia joining her out there. And a big DDT on the apron. Dropping Christy head first on the hardest part of the ring right there. Oh, and Christy able to come back. Using Dahlia's hair for leverage. Both these women desperately want to get a win here tonight. You got to think that the landscape of the women's division here at Friday Night Live has completely changed with the introduction of the Women's New England Championship, now owned by Quinn Black, who got the week off this week. Big choke slam there by Dahlia. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2 once again, and Dahlia can't believe it. Kick to the midsection. Christy, gets deadlifted into a gut wrench powerbomb. Dahlia showing a side of her we have not yet seen this season. An aggressive side. Look at the strength again, deadlifting her into a running power slam. 1, 2, 3 right there, and Dahlia Flynn gets her first victory here in JM Pro 2K. Here is your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. There was that great counter earlier in the match by Dahlia. Great counter by Christy Draven into the reverse DDT. There's that bicycle knee strike. We saw multiple of those. That devastating DDT onto the outside apron, and that modified choke slam that Dahlia Flynn loves so much. In the end, Dahlia Flynn is victorious. And regardless of how they win, the Flynns always seem to find a way. What a great match. Congratulations to Dahlia. And we're gonna keep it moving, folks. We got the newest member of the Last Call, Colin Torres, taking on the newly single Seth Schmidt. That is next. And here comes Colin. He hasn't had a great season so far. He's trying to find a way to turn it around. Every opportunity he gets. seems to backfire on him. He's had multiple losses here in Jam Pro 2K this season. Doing everything he can to turn it around. Joined the last call just 2 weeks ago. He's hoping with that support system is going to help launch his career back in the direction that he wants it to go in. We'll see what happens tonight. Taking on a familiar adversary in Seth Schmidt. And this man right here, if you watched High Spot last night, folks, Seth Schmidt made a surprise appearance during the main event after Tyler Clark has defeated Scumbag Raw. And, oh, are you kidding me? There he is. Speaking of the devil, Tyler Clark, Seth Schmidt's former tag team partner. And now he's here on Friday Night Live. And now he's got Seth on his back, but Seth's fighting with everything he's got. And there's a big right hand by Tyler Clark. These two are continuing what they had started last night on High Spot. Tyler Clark slow to get to his feet. These men are fighting on the Friday Night Live stage. And wait a second, Tyler Clark's running. Tyler Clark running all the way to the ring. He does now want to continue this fight up there on the stage. Seth Schmidt in pursuit, and here we go. We got an impromptu match here, and Colin, wherever he went, must feel like he got ripped off. This is not an official match, folks. Oh, what a pile driver! And Seth Schmidt gets a little bit of redemption after what happened to him last night on High Spot. That is unbelievable. And we got people going to check on Tyler Clark and get that situation cleared up. We got to move on, folks. We got BDT going one-on-one with the Jam Pro 2K Internet Champion, Gabriel Gates. I guess we're not wasting any time. BDT already making his way down to the ring. BDT, another one of those men that made his Jam Pro 2K debut this season. And I gotta say, he's had an impressive start. Hasn't won every match he's been in, but has won the majority. And has a great opportunity here tonight. If he can defeat the Internet Champion in this non-title bout, might set himself up for a future title shot. So we'll see what BDT can do right here and right now. Well, here comes the man. The Jam Pro 2K Internet Champion, and it looks like he's not even carrying his title to the ring this week. I don't know if that's cockiness, arrogance, or maybe just a sixth sense that he thinks he's going to be victorious here tonight. He doesn't even need it. Gabriel Gates is a very intimidating individual, a co-founder of the Fathers of Fear, a legend in this industry. He's been around the block for a long time, folks. before signing here to Jam Pro 2K, there was rumors of his retirement. So us here at Jam Pro 2K wanted to make sure that we had Gates here as active talent before any type of pending retirement would take place. And since signing here to Jam Pro 2K, didn't have a great match in his debut, but since getting assigned to the Friday Night Live roster, he has just been dominant, showing why he is a founder of the Fathers of Fear. Well, BDT looks ready. It's a big individual. Not many men will outsize Gates, but BDT's one of them. Right away, though. Gates showing that size doesn't always matter as he sneaks under the back. And there's a Luthi's press followed with strikes. And the aggressiveness coming out of Gates right away in this matchup. BDT to his feet. Wait a second. Great jab there. Followed with a flying knee strike. That's one thing about BDT you got to worry about. He is a big man, but he is fast on his feet. Very athletic for his size. But Gates showing his strength as he puts him up on the top rope, sets him up in that trio woe position, and then just drives the exposed knee into the gut of BDT, who counters with a back body drop here. Brings Gates back up to his feet. In a reverse DDT, driving Gates face first into the mat. BDT now gets leg sweep, by Gates, the internet champion. Irish whipping BDT. BDT off the rope. Drop kick the knee. Look at it, well scouted by BDT, who hopped up to avoid the contact, then blocks the suplex attempt. Now a front headlock by BDT, pushes Gates off him, sneaks under the right strike attempt, and then gets a good German there. Now BDT off the rope, and a big knee strike to the side of the head, taking the champion off guard. And a bicycle kick right there, Gates. Gets taken down to the mat. BDT stalking him. Is he trying to end this match this quickly? Oh, he goes to that brain buster, that patented brain buster where Gates had it scouted, able to counter his way out of it. Now Gates off the rope. And a knee strike right there. Now Gates stalking BDT. BDT slow to get to his feet. And he drops him face first. Into the pin. 1, 2, and a kick out right before 3. Gates thought he had it in the bag right there. Thought he was going to make short work of BDT. And he's going right back at him with that submission attempt. That shoulder lock there, modified. Wait a second. Gates showing off the strength. Even though he doesn't have the size advantage, he does have the strength. And there goes BDT again, showing off his speed. Oh, and another straight shot to the side of the head. Now Gates is in trouble. Bringing Gates up, sit down. Wrapping the... Oh, look at this straight jacket choke right here. Somehow, Gates able to get to his feet. Look at him overpower BDT and get out of the hold. Gates gets BDT back to his feet. BDT just cuts him right off with that giant clothesline. BDT trying to use the size advantage. Wait a second. Oh, God. There's that cradle pile driver. Devastating maneuver right there. That can end a career. And a bicycle kick. And BDT in full control over the internet champion. Look at the leg right here. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. BDT cannot believe it. Thought he had it right there. Oh, he's gonna try to finish it right here, folks. This might be it. What are we gonna see from BDT? There's that devastating brain buster. Patented BDT brain buster. 1, 2, and another kick out. The resiliency of Gabriel Gates is on another level, folks. It is the key to his success here this season. He is just a hard man to keep down. When you think you got the match won, think again. And there's a bicycle knee strike of his own. And now he's the one in control of the matchup. Now he's stalking BDT to get back to his feet. Now he's hitting BDT with his finishing maneuver. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and another kick out. BDT kicks out. And Gabriel Gates can't believe it. Slapping his hand against the mat. Unbelievable springboard moonsault off the top rope. Back in position. Is it going to be 2 in a row? There it is. Face first, BDT goes. 1, 2, 3 right there. Gabriel Gates gets it. And just like that, that's all it takes. Here's your replay brought to you by Crossface Pro. There's that scissor kick by BDT that he loves so much. Here's the chop strike combination off the rope with a knee strike by Gabriel Gates. Here's the devastating BDT brain buster that he loves so much. Wasn't enough to put him away though. Unbelievable right there. There's the bicycle knee strike that's set up for this right here. Not sure if that was the first or the second, but it took 2 of them to put BDT away. And the internet champion continues his success here in Jam Pro 2K. The question is, can anyone beat him? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're to our main event of the evening. We got the Cruiserweight World Champion going one-on-one with the Heavyweight World Champion, El Fuego versus J Omega, next. And here comes El Fuego. And I don't think anyone has worked harder to get the championship belt that they're wearing than this man right here. He won the championship back at 3-Peat, the Season 3 finale, 6 months ago. By the time we got back to Season 4, us at JM Pro 2K Management stripped him of the title, decided to rebrand the Cruiserweight division, and made him start from scratch. Had to defeat 7 other opponents in a tournament to get that title. After winning 3 straight wins, the final being against his arch rival Kevin Wade, he once again becomes the JM Pro 2K Cruiserweight Champion, and he is proud to hold that title here today. But for a man as decorated as El Fuego, he's got a tough match tonight, facing the World Heavyweight Champion, J Omega. The man has only lost twice in his entire JM Pro 2K career, which is just ridiculous. Has over 10 wins. I believe if he beats El Fuego here tonight, he'll be 12-2, if you can believe that, folks. He won the championship back in Season 3 after having a incredible back-and-forth feud with JJ Ramirez. Towards the end of the season, ended up fighting over the title with Christian Maniac, who he eventually defeated at 3-Peat. The irony in that is now Christian Maniac and J Omega are on the same page, and they are both members of the Fathers of Fear. So, with a new camp at his back, J Omega continuously dominates. He was dominating last year when he was a member of the Dragon's Lair, and he's dominating this year as a member of FOF. It seems no matter who signs this man to their stable, this man continuously wins, especially here in JM Pro 2K. And as the question still lingers, who's going to be the next guy in line for a title shot at that title right there? The richest prize in the game. This will be an interesting matchup here tonight. You have your World Cruiserweight Champion El Fuego taking on the World Heavyweight Champion Jay Omega. And here we go. Right out of the gate. Scissor kick by Jay Omega. Wait a second. Nice. Spinning wheel kick by El Fuego. That surprised me. But Jay Omega gets right back in it. German suplex. Followed with a full Nelson suplex. Holds on to it. And then another German. And Jay Omega not wasting any time. He's going to use his size and strength advantage in this matchup. But wait a second. Great Hurricane Rana there by El Fuego. Quick leg sweep though by Jay Omega. Jay Omega misses with the kick to follow. Wait, dodges the waist lock. Kicks the back of the knee El Fuego. Spins him around. Irish whip into the corner. Goes for the splash. El Fuego dodges. El Fuego with a front headlock now. He ends up getting him with a great jawbreaker right there. Sorry, I'm losing my voice here, folks. It's been a long night. But a great dragon screw takedown. Jay Omega getting back in the match. Big right hand right there. El Fuego now getting thrown over the top rope onto the outside. Jay Omega wants to change the speed of the matchup here, I guess. As he goes onto the outside to meet El Fuego as they both battle now on the outside of the ring. Back and forth. Jay Omega was back in the ring, followed by El Fuego. El Fuego meets him with a great Hurricane Rana. And this is going to be an interesting match, folks. Jay Omega has not wrestled too many pure cruiserweights here in JM Pro 2K, so it'll be interesting to see how his style of wrestling meets with a straight luchador like El Fuego, as he breaks the hold and follows it up with a high leg lariat there. And Jay Omega in full control. Now he's deadlifting El Fuego off the mat and just slamming him down. The heavyweight champion. Wait a second. Has him up on the shoulders. Burning hammer right there. But Jay Omega, oh wait, who is now stalking El Fuego. Could we be looking for an Omega driver right here? There it is, Omega driver. Pulling him away from the rope. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Unbelievable. El Fuego showing his resiliency there. He's very undersized. Oh, he's fighting back with a jawbreaker. Kick to the midsection caught by Jay Omega with the step over Enziguri. Catching El Fuego in the face. Wait. Nice European uppercut out of nowhere by El Fuego. And then out of nowhere, that's as fast as El Fuego is. Hurricane Rana in a 619. And not wasting any time, he's up on the top rope. El Fuego with the 630 senton. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, and a kick out right at 2. And that's one thing Jay Omega's not used to, the speed of these luchadors, the speed of these cruiserweights. A reverse Hurricane Rana, spiking Jay Omega face first into the mat, where Jay Omega able to somehow come right back and respond and retake control of the matchup. And then Irish whips El Fuego into the corner with authority, forcing El Fuego to bounce right out of it. And now a ripcord knee strike right into the pin, not wasting time. 1. Only a 1 count, though. Surprising. Jay Omega tries to get El Fuego back to his feet. El Fuego counters with that knee strike. And he is just stomping at Omega, trying to set him up for something. Oh, wait. El Fuego's going back to the top rope. We're going to see another 630 senton. No, wait. He's waiting for Omega to get to his feet here. And then Hurricane Rana into a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. That's how El Fuego won the Cruiserweight Championship 2 weeks ago on High Spot. El Fuego back to the top rope again. Is he going to go for it a second time? Oh, he goes for the senton and misses. I'm not sure if he got a little bit of it or Omega dropped to the ground to get out of the way. But both these men are just out of it. They're just jockeying for position here, hoping to take advantage. And El Fuego with a great leg drop there. Springboards himself over the top rope onto the outside. Catches the head of Omega. Now springboard off the top rope. Oh my God, what a counter by Omega. Caught him in a powerbomb position, popped it up to a cutter, and now Omega's in control. Oh, there's a big elbow though by El Fuego, able to get out of it. And here we go. Another Hurricane Rana. Oh, here we go, another 619. And it connects. Back to the top rope he goes. 630, and he misses. El Fuego. Drop toe hold now. El Fuego's on the middle rope. Omega says, I'm not doing a 619, but I got something for you. Drops him with the neck breaker. Just whiplashing the neck of El Fuego over that middle rope. Omega in control. Irish whip into the corner. El Fuego in trouble. Oh, wait. Off the rope. In the middle, they're going to meet. Windmill forearm shot to the side of the head. 1, 2, and a kick out after 2. Omega can't believe it. And he's calling for the end of it right here. I don't know if he means by an Omega driver or what. There's a clothesline. Followed with another. Ducks El Fuego's attempt and a flying clothesline off the rope by Omega. The world champion, the world heavyweight champion, I should say. Gets countered by El Fuego, the world cruiserweight champion. Wait a second. Powerbomb, look at the strength of El Fuego. Omega says no thank you. Battles out of it. Goes for the head scissors, misses. El Fuego kicks Omega as soon as he falls down to the mat. And now he's got a submission hold here on Omega. Omega rolls out of it right away before El Fuego can really lock it in. Kick to the midsection by Omega. Omega Irish whipping El Fuego into the corner. Repositioning El Fuego here. And he's thinking second time's a try. Windmill forearm shot right there. Hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3 right there. J Omega. J Omega advances his JM Pro 2K singles record to 12-2. There you saw the burning hammer. Here was the first 619 we saw in the matchup. This is that patented front flip Hurricane Rana into the pin that actually helped El Fuego win the Cruiserweight Championship 2 weeks ago, but it was not enough to get a win here tonight. There's the second 619. Here's that windmill forearm shot that really ended the matchup there. I don't know if that was the first or second one, but the second one definitely did the job. That is why J Omega is the winner. And congratulations to J Omega, the World Heavyweight Champion defeats the World Cruiserweight Champion. We'll see you tomorrow night on Saturday Night Showdown, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us.